On the left, we've already got Logic and Sembros loaded into their game. They are launching in right now. I'm going to have no game sound whatsoever. We are going to simply enjoy some music and duo commentate these games. This is it, though. They have one game. Each kill is 1 point. A win doubles the points. If it somehow is tied after that, which please don't be, it'll go down to the individual with the highest kills. If it's somehow tied after that, I shoot myself and this tournament is over. In reality, we'll figure out another way, but I don't want to get to that. That would be ridiculous if that was what happened. All right, we got ourselves Logic and Sem. They're landing again where they've been landing so consistently throughout this tournament. They are landing over in the cargo area just outside of Retail Row. Collecting loot. Moving around. Acquiring mats. Battle bus for the players on our right-hand side for Bolt. Gonna go right over Greasy and Tilted. We'll see when they decide to drop. This is a pretty safe drop for Logic. They love it here, though. They're doing well. Meanwhile, hot drop for Bolt and Derek. They're going early. They look like they're going Greasy, Shifty, or Tilted. Not sure which yet. But hot drop for them. Slow drop for these guys to our left. But again, it's been working for them all tournament. Whichever team wins this will guarantee themselves a minimum of $250 in each pocket. Maximum of $1,250 in each pocket, or they could fall somewhere in between. Shifty houses, indeed it is, for Bolt and Derek. Bolt and Derek landing on the shifty houses, taking advantage of the opportunity to gain some loot without any enemies nearby. Sem and Logic are moving in towards Tomato. One important thing to note, I'm sure this will get confused at times, they are in separate lobbies. You don't have to worry about them coming up against each other and confronting one another. These are separate lobbies. Logic sees players to his left. Long distance Kobe nades are out. Shots are being fired. He hits some blue damage on the player to the right. White damage on the player to the left. Getting lasered by the player on the right. Sembros is right next to him. They're taking the height advantage. Another player is launching. There are at least 3 players down here in Tomato. This is an opportunity to hopefully get some kills. So far, they are unsuccessful on getting any knocks. But there are a whole lot of people down in the bottom left of this screen in Tomato Town. Sembros pushing in from the right, taking a little bit more of an aggressive approach. Logic on the material building or material gaining approach. I guess you can't go into a fight with no mats. He decides to take his time and get some more. Sembros on top of Tomato. Logic going to build on right next to him. Looks like Logic's going to actually continue to try to get high ground here. The players have pushed back west towards the house. Meanwhile, on the right, we got Bolt and Derek are just looting up. They don't have any danger, any fear right now. So they're taking advantage of their opportunity to find shields. While Sem and Logic keep pushing in, trying to find the first kills of this playoff. I'm very excited for the finals. And these guys really want to make it in. There's the kill for Logic. I didn't see if Sem managed to get one as well. That was an instant kill, identifying that, well, that person's partner died at some point. Did Sem get it? Or did another player get it? Either way, they are on the board. It's either 1 or 2 kills for these guys. Bolt and Derek do not have a kill yet, but they loaded into their game a couple minutes after. So they've got a little bit more time and more players left. Sem and Logic still in a fight. This player, whoo! This player looks like they won't be that tough to kill. But Logic's out of mats and almost fell to his death, trying to place down something to protect his fall, but had no mats to do it. There we go. Sem does get the elim there. So minimum they have 2 kills at this point. 2 kills is 2 points. Could be doubled, though, if they win. Derek, they're moving over towards Greasy. Bolt and Derek going to look on over the hill towards Greasy. See maybe if any enemy players landed there. They landed Shifty Shafts, which gives them the freedom to go Greasy, Tilted, whichever way they want to push. There's also rifts outside of Greasy, which gives them some flexibility as well. Logic looking around, almost acting like there's an enemy here. I was looking to the right screen. I don't think I saw any movement to the left. Okay, thank God. Life of Bell is kidding. I was like, oh God, is she upset? We got a player on the left. Logic is in the middle of a fight. Will it be another solo player? 63 shield. It's a knock. Sembros gets it. Here's the other player. They got a 1v2 situation here. There's a quick thirst to grab their loot. And there's an easy kill for Logic. Logic snagging those kills. Kind of confused because I thought he killed both. No, Sem got the first knock. Sorry. There we go. A nice another knock. Another duo out there. On the right, we got Bolt and we got Derek in a build-off. Not sure if they're on the board yet, but if things don't go their way in this fight, by default, we will have Sem and Logic as our winners. Some fall damage there from Bolt. He continuing to try to build for the high ground. Sees a player building beneath him. Gets a knock. Going back over to Derek now to see if he can assist in this battle. Player does not have height advantage. They are shooting him. He is turtling. Oh boy, massive damage dealt to Bolt. Derek's there to save the day. Derek going for the res, not building. Decides, bro, we're actually in the finals of the GJake platform shake if we win this thing, and that's a lot of money on the line. Maybe we should take a moment to build here. They do just that. They're getting the res. Bolt looks like he will be back. Derek and Bolt, however, not quite where they need to be kills-wise, and definitely at a disadvantage as far as health, mats, and guns are concerned. Sembros and Logic are your favorites right now, and they're landing on another player. Quick knock, another one standing still. Does build defensively, though. This player is weak as hell, and they're turtling. Should be an easy finish. There it is. 2 more kills on the board for Sem and Logic. They've been slaying it all game. For those who don't know what happened in round 5, the round that just took place, Sembros and Logic got 0 points in game 1. What did they do? Well, in game 2, they dropped a 25 kill win. They went absolutely massive in game 2 of round 5. That allowed them to be in this playoff here. They were pretty much out of it. They needed to do something stupid. And they did absolutely that. 25 kills and a win to tie 4th place and make this playoff occur. I believe Bolt and Derek are on the board with 2 kills. And I believe Logic and Sem have a minimum of 6. Definitely looking better also with the mats and the health and the ammo and everything. Derek and Bolt are going to have to work from behind to make this game work in their favor a little bit better than it is right now. I'm going to drink some damn water because my throat has been going at it all day. I also did a 24-hour stream that ended yesterday morning, so I haven't recovered from that all the way either. All right, Bolt and Derek have a player on this hill up by Tilted. Shots fired, some shield damage. Clay Will following and blocking our ability to see what's going on. Move that alert, bro. Why in the middle of the screen, man? Bolt building up the high ground here, getting the knock. Trying to get back to his buddy Derek to see if he can assist in his fight. Derek seems all right. He's got the high ground. Bolt going to drop back down. 29 shield. Whoo, takes a big hit. Defensively builds to protect himself. Derek coming in from the side. Gets knocked, but Bolt does get the kill. So for the second time this game, one of their players does go down, but they do manage to get the other 2. Back to the cargo area that Sem and Logic first started at. On the bottom left of your screen, this is where they landed. They're back here. 21 players. That means 19 enemies remaining. The guys to our right, oh boy, they are in the storm. If I'm not mistaken, this is the second circle? I'm actually not sure. I should know that. It's ticking for 1 now, but might tick for 2 when it closes. If it ticks for 2 when it closes, I don't think this guy makes it out of it. If it ticks for 1, he'll be fine. Collecting some shields. Derek, however, unless he has heals, Derek's going down. They got enemies in front of them too. Derek is down for the count, and it's up to Bolt. This is not looking good. Circle finishes closing. It's ticking for 1. He should be able to make it out, but his partner Derek is down. Pressure is on, and Logic and Sem are in full control now. Clinger's coming out from Logic on the left side of your screen. Sem getting a explode. Logic doing everything he can to finish that kill and keep these players from building. He's getting lasered a little bit, defensively builds. Meanwhile, Bolt's nearing out of that storm. He's almost there, but if he goes down, Sem and Logic will claim this thing. It's not going to be easy for Bolt. He will have 75 shields if he is able to pop those things off. But it's up to him to clean up at least 5 more kills, I think, to tie these guys on your left. And probably more, because I'm assuming these guys on your left, Sem and Logic, they're probably not done yet. They're probably going to get some more points. So, Back to you, Bolt. Derek is gone. The pressure's on, bro. Will you find a way to somehow, some way make this comeback? Or will you go down to these players in front of you and will 7 Logic be moving to the finals? Shots on your right-hand side of the screen here from Bolt. There's a player in front of him, and he's building right now, trying to get that high ground. He does know the players beneath him. I am not sure if it's 1 or 2. He might be trying to figure that out for himself. Meanwhile, Logic seeing a rift. Players coming at Logic and Sem. We'll look back at that in a second. I'm looking to the right. I want to see if Bolt can clean off this kill, and that is exactly what he does. Medkit drops out. That's what he needed to see. 20 seconds till that storm moves. I don't know how far away it is. It's far. He's going to need to drop those clingers for those bandages. He unsuccessfully does so. He's trying to grab them. 2 bandages. I don't know if he has a launch pad, but without a launch pad, one med kit, 2 bandages, this is going to be a little bit rough. Clingers coming out from Logic. These players by Dusty building up on him. Maintaining high ground is what they've done this whole tournament, and it's what they will continue to do. Shotgun shot drops in, going for that finish, and he hits it. Takes a lot of damage, but he gets the kill that he needs, putting even more pressure on Bolt to somehow figure out a way to make this happen. Storms do move slower now. That's going to play in Bolt's favor. He might actually have a chance to get out of this. Apples were on the ground. He refuses to pick them up. Looking around, trying to see if there's any rifts available. Does not seem like there are. I think this run's got to be made. Is this a 24-hour stream? Fuck, oh god, I hope it doesn't turn into one. I don't know if I can do back-to-back like that. But this has been a long stream. I hope that Logic pulls up the leaderboard soon. I hope so from Bolt as well. I believe Derek only had 2 kills, giving them 6 in total, but I know that 7 Logic are ahead of that total. Here's another 2v2 battle. We only have 50 health for Logic. Logic dealing a good amount of damage. This player jumps through that wall. Build off getting a little bit awkward here. Logic actually losing the high ground, but figuring out a way to get it right back. He's very good at establishing the high ground and making sure he maintains it. Losing the high ground once again. He's actually going to go away from this fight. Chooses to push down low. Looks back above, trying to figure out if there's a way he can scare this bunny down, and the bunny does come down. Boom! Sembros gets the kill. And guess what pops out? A Chug Jug. Final 8 situation now. They're going to use a launch pad to push in on other players or actually push back. Meanwhile, Bolt, he's making it out of the storm. He used the med kit. He's up to 175 health. Ouch! Logic takes a ton of damage. You might want to consider just using the Chug Jug, but he's playing aggressive and not going for it. Back to the right side of your screen. Bolt actively shooting into a box that has a player turtled up. He needs the kills. He needs the points. If Sem and Logic win this thing, I don't know if it will matter. I don't think he will get enough points, but we will wait and see. Pressure's obviously on Bolt. After getting that 5th kill, he's still not in a good spot. Logic, finally, gonna use that Chug Jug that he's been holding on to for so long. 8 seconds away from finishing and being right back to where he needs to be, 100-100. Meanwhile, Sembro is dealing with this fight, hopefully taking the distraction, taking the pressure off his teammate Logic. A little bit of a build battle here for Bolt. He's got 16 shield, he's got 100 health, he's got the high ground. He's fallen back down to try to get some shots on this guy. Gives up the high ground in the process, reestablishes it just like that. This player using bounce pads to get that high ground. Unsuccessful edit is going to make it so he's got to play this a little bit differently. Player right in front of him. Bolt going for the shotgun plays, missing. Gonna go ahead and go in now with the Tommy gun. This has been a tough fight for high ground. They're both at a lot of risk right now. If this structure goes down, Bolt's going down with it. Uh-oh. Here we go. It got close. It got personal. But Bolt lands the shots he needs to land, secures the kill. 6 on the board now. There's minis. There's bandages. There's good weapons. There's ammo. There's mats. Could, in fact, even use more bandages if that is what he wants to do. He's got one more. Gonna pop that thing off. What a battle we are having for the playoff spot going into the finals. The 4th place team gets $500. So at a minimum, these guys are competing for $500 in this game we're witnessing. Bolt, to the right-hand side of your screen, is going in after a couple of players. That's an easy knock right there. This player shooting down Bolt's structure. He already has one teammate knocked over here. Meanwhile, Sem and Logic playing the slow approach. Just want to guarantee that win. There's 2 more kills for Bolt. The pressure is actually getting shifted a little bit back in Logic and Sem's territory. Here's what Bolt is doing. If they tie, Bolt's going to win this thing just because of how many kills he individually has. Remember, if they somehow find a way to tie the score, and it falls back to some tiebreaker, it's going to be whichever individual of the 4 has the most kills. And because Bolt is racking them up, meanwhile Sem and Logic are splitting theirs, Bolt has a chance, if he can tie this thing, which he could, or even take the lead, he's going to be the one to go in the finals. Going to be tougher for him, though. There's 8 left in each game. What else could you really ask for entertainment? I believe Sembros and Logic are at 11 kills total. I believe Bolt and Derek are at 10. Derek had 2, Bolt has 8. That's 10. I believe Sem has 7 and Logic has 4. That's 11. Entertainment at its finest. The pressure is on as Bolt gets stuck in another build-off. Deals shield damage to this player. He does have the height advantage. Once again, an alert pops up in front of our screen. Good fight we've got here. He jumps down from high ground. He's going for the kill, and there it is. That's going to put him, I believe, tied in kills. 6 enemies left for both teams. Campfire plus minis going to get him back to 150. Sem and Logic just taking advantage of the zone RNG they are receiving. They don't have any reason to get off this high ground. They're enjoying it. That is for sure. But maybe they're realizing, bro, look at Bolt. He's killing it. I'm not sure if they have that stream open or not. Bolt moving in on the player to our left. Nice shot from Bolt. He's going in now with a knock. He's going to build around himself to make it so he can easily get the thirst and acquire the mats. Holy crap. We have actually got Bolt taking the lead now. He's got 5 enemies left in his game. Sem and Logic, they've got 6 enemies left. More kills for Bolt and Derek currently than Sem and Logic. And if they do somehow tie, it goes down to whichever player has the most kills. I am amazed at what we are seeing here. Bolt was basically out of it at 30 health, running out of the storm, already down by about 4 kills and down a teammate. But he's found a way. He's found a way to not only tie, but actually go ahead. And he's in a final 4 situation. So are Sem and Logic. I did not notice if they got any more kills. Thank you, Jukebox, for the host. 2v2 for Sem and Logic. 1v2v1 most likely for Bolt. They have 13 kills together. They did get those kills. They're back in the lead. 13 kills together for Sem and Logic. I believe 12 so far for Bolt. There's another one. That's going to tie it. Oh my goodness. It's coming down to 2 enemies left for each of these teams. Is it really going to be a tied final again? It could possibly be. Left-hand side of your screen has Sem and Logic in the middle of a fight. The last 2 players, I believe, are in this fight. Campfire being used for Sem. Player down beneath. Logic going in for the shotgun play, landing a shot, then defensive builds protect the player beneath him. On your right-hand side of the screen, we got white damage from Bolt's AR. Trying to get that knock here. There's a knock on the left side of your screen for Logic. Last player, he's beneath the structure. They can 2v1 this guy and secure this win. Bolt, if they did secure this win, would need to get each kill and win. There's the secure. I believe that was, what, 15? That's going to be 30 for them. I'm pretty sure Logic and Sembros have 30. If somehow Bolt can kill both of these players and win this game, he will actually tie their score and have more individual kills if Derek does indeed have 2. Does Derek have 2? There's a knock. It's a 1v1. It could come down to this. If Bolt manages to get this kill, I believe that he will tie the score and win the tiebreaker with more kills. This is insane. We have Streamception going on too. There it is. Did they get 2? Pull it up, Bolt. Pull it up. Did Derek have 2? Pull it up, Bolt, please. What an incredible game. Go to report the player and show us that score, Bolt. If Derek had 2, I'm pretty sure that is a tie, and Bolt with 13 individual kills. No! Derek had 1! Ah! Let's go, Logic. Congratulations. Look at, he is excited. He just realized that they actually squeaked by. Bolt, absolutely incredible. Serious congratulations to you, bro. That was amazing to watch. You slayed it. GG Bolt. Guys, go show Bolt a little bit of love. That man just absolutely slayed